Welcome back, everybody, to another franchise mode episode. We just got done with playing the Falcons in back-to-back games, and the one game we played before playing the Falcons was against the Saints, and now we get to play them again. But it's a long run of division games. We did lose our last game against the Falcons. It's only our second loss of the season, and this is week 10 now. But we go in against two pretty tough games against the Saints and the Panthers. At least both of them are at home, which gives us a leg up. But of course, when we talk about the Saints, we see it already in the X Factor message, but it's not even, the X Factor thing. Cameron Jordan has been absolutely dominant against us this entire time. Every single time we play against the Saints, Cameron Jordan gets multiple sacks. Now, the same can't be said for the impact of the other X Factor, Alvin Kamara, so pretty much we'll just say we're going to neutralize him. I don't know if we'll actually be able to do it, but he's never been that much of a threat to us, especially considering the fact that it's not Drew Brees at quarterback for the Saints anymore. It has been for the past couple of seasons Jacoby Brissett. That's not to say he's awful, but he's not Drew Brees. It's just a fact. So we can basically go into this game really just worrying about the defensive side of the ball in terms of what we are expecting to struggle with against the Saints. We don't really struggle against them. We just give up a whole lot of sacks. And we don't want to get Deshaun Watson injured because he got sacked by Cameron Jordan 8 times. So hopefully we can, combat that a little bit. And let's see how it goes against this game against the Saints. One of 2 divisional games this week. At least it's 2 different opponents. And let's get into it. And Pinion will be kicking this game off, but it drops short. It must be kicking into the wind as it comes down about the 1-yard line. A chance for a return by the Saints, getting all the way to the 26-yard line. And now the Saints on offense, Jacoby Brissett throwing straight to that X Factor that we said that wasn't that important, Alvin Kamara. Now on 1st and 10, another completion there. And now the Saints are moving down the field very quickly at the 25-yard line already, going to Austin Seferian-Jenkins, who we had problems with the last time that we played these guys, but we managed to stop them there. 4th and 2, they went for the field goal, and that was a nice catch from Chris Godwin, as now we get a chance to get something going on offense. Deshaun Watson with time in the pocket, looking for Mike Evans in a thick crowd, unfortunately not able to make the catch. Now 3rd and 14, Watson's got the time, he's got the open receiver, O.J. Howard, for the first down. Now 3rd and 3, again another crucial situation, finding Chris Godwin, a risky pass, but it worked out and got him down to the 13-yard line. But again a 3rd and 10, again a need for a first down, and that's who you go to nowadays. It's Scott Miller, the guy who has been churning out first downs like a machine since we said he doesn't quite get enough first downs. And Darius Guice bouncing it to the outside there, gets in for the touchdown. And that starts this game very strongly for the Buccaneers, allowing only a field goal on the starting drive, coming back with a touchdown. But now Alvin Kamara making a bunch of guys miss, and Alvin Kamara in a foot race with Murphy Bunting and Noah Spence. Noah Spence is never going to get there. Murphy Bunting doesn't get there, and Alvin Kamara just shuts up the opposition with a 72-yard touchdown run. How could we be stupid enough to say that he wasn't that much of a problem against us, as he's just gone and pulled that out of the bag, making Tracy Battle miss, of all people, one of the best tacklers on the team, one of the most secure tacklers. So now we're down 10-7, and Darius Guice has got to show that he's got someone in the locker too, as he gets a nice big run there on 3rd and inches. Some great blocking for him, but we didn't get anything else from it. And now 1st and 10 for the Saints, and Alvin Kamara's back with the ball, and now they're really relying on the fact that we should be scared of him going for play actions, but they tried Carl Davis when they shouldn't have done, and it's an interception looking for Seferian-Jenkins, but Carl Davis gets underneath it and picks it off. So now 2nd and 10 for the offense, looking for a screen pass that almost didn't work out, but somehow Nelson turns that into a big gain for a first down. 2nd and 7, looking to pass again and going to Scott Miller for another first down. This guy pretty much only does that nowadays. 2nd and 9, and Darius Guice running strong down to the 23-yard line. Now 2nd and 3 from the 23-yard line, and a forced attempt to Chris Godwin. It worked to get a first down earlier in the game, but that was a bad decision, and we pay for it with an interception. Now Seferian-Jenkins catching the ball, 3rd and 6, getting the first down. Just under 2 minutes left in this game, as Lavonte David gets a crucial sack there to stop the Saints scoring more points before the end of the half, and a nice stop again on Alvin Kamara trying to run there. This time Justin Evans coming, filling in the box, and with 10 seconds left in the first half, knowing that we get the ball to start the second half, we're just going to run the clock out there and keep it safe. So now in the second half, looking to get down the field and at least tie this game up. We're down 3 points. We can take the lead here with a touchdown, of course. 3rd and 6, and Deshaun Watson is sacked, by who else but Cameron Jordan. It was only a matter of time, but we were able to tie up the game, and Levante David with a nice sack there helps us get the ball back. Cameron Jordan gets around his man, but Darius Geis with the block, and now OJ Howard running. OJ Howard with the stiff arm, fights off a man and gets pushed out of bounds by a gang of three. A strong run from OJ Howard, refusing to let a safety tackle him, and then is tackled out by a bunch of guys. And now Darius Geis running strong down to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal, getting the ball again, having to go all the way around the outside again, and Darius Geis in for his 2nd touchdown of the game. And now it is on for the Buccaneers, taking the lead 17-10. 3 minutes 42 left in the 3rd quarter. Jacoby Brissett in trouble, and he is taken down by Shaq Barrett. Not a bad play from him, and he's slowly getting back into form as well. 3rd and 10 now, looking to go over the middle. They get their receiver for the 1st down. It's not the best coverage, but we did play soft, and they took advantage of the zone. Safarian Jenkins stopped just shy of the 1st down. They ended up having to punt the ball away, and now on 3rd and 6, looking at Chris Godwin for the 1st down. He makes a nice catch at the sideline. Play action there, but unfortunately, it was teamed up with a heavy blitz there from Reeves Maven, and he got straight through a gap and took down Deshaun Watson as he's in some trouble there, but runs away, gets down the field, takes a big hit. But on 2nd and 18, he just picked up a bunch of crucial yards, and it allows for this 3rd down conversion by Chris Godwin. Now 3rd and 2 again, but at least it's always 3rd and short, and Chris Godwin has been converting a lot of 3rd downs in this game. 2nd and 10. This is a better situation in the sense that it's not 3rd down again, but it's going to be in a second. No, it's not, as what a great play from Mike Evans, getting out of the grasp of a defender, making another one miss, getting the 1st down. On 1st and 10, unfortunately, Deshaun Watson is sacked again. 2nd and 19, it sets up, but this time he's got a little bit more time in the pocket, rolling out now, deciding to run for it. Deshaun Watson doesn't quite get the 1st down, out of bounds there, just shy. 3rd and 1 it sets up, but it's a 3rd and short. We'll take that every day of the week, and Scott Miller converts that. It was a tough one to catch, but he makes the catch. He gets the 1st down. What's new? And Darius Geis now running through the middle. We do run a lot. It's just not a lot of exciting plays. And there's an exciting play. A touchdown pass to Chris Godwin to extend this lead. Keep the Saints on their heels, 24-10 with only 2 minutes left in this game. As Jacoby Brissett looks there for Safarian Jenkins, gets him, who fights through a bunch of contact. Is finally taken down by Devin White and Tracy Battle as he continues to go that way, and Safarian Jenkins continues to refuse to be tackled. Strong running from the tight end, you've got to respect it, as Levante David gets a crucial sack there on Jacoby Brissett, setting up a 4th and 9. He goes over the middle, he gets his receiver for a catch to the 1st down at the 4-yard line. It wasn't Safarian Jenkins, but it was a tight end again, as Safarian Jenkins finishes off the drive with a touchdown there. We've got to respect how he played to close out this game. Strong running from a tight end, but now we've got a chance to just run the clock out here with some strong running from Darius Geis, and that will end the game 24-17. It ended up being a little closer than we wanted, but realistically, they didn't have nearly enough time to ever get back into this game. As now we take a look at this, we successfully stopped Cameron Jordan, technically, because we beat them, but he sacked us again. Cameron Jordan always makes trouble for us. Alvin Kamara, we did not take him seriously enough, and although, of course, because we won, we passed that challenge, we did not hold him to what we wanted to. Now we've got some weekly awards after that game, and I wonder who it will be. Some decent, strong performances from a bunch of guys, but there can only really be one player, and it's got to be the reigning Defensive Player of the Year, and it should be this year's Defensive Player of the Year. Levante David, 3 sacks, 2 of them absolutely crucial in helping us turn around and then close out the game. Levante David won Defensive Player of the Year last year, and I don't see any reason why he wouldn't win it this year unless Devin White wins it instead, and that is the only scenario I can see of Levante David not going back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year. And as we move on from those good news, we move on to slightly weird news, because Mike Evans is frustrated. Now, I don't know if you paid attention, Mike. We won the last game, and Chris Godwin was catching 1st downs like he was being paid twice as much for every single one. So let's see if, obviously we'll try and get you involved. We don't want him to be mad, but let's see if you can earn your spot as the #1 receiver. But of course, we'll try and get him involved more. Now we talk about the X Factors for the Panthers, those 2 famous Panthers players, Cam Newton and Luke Kuechly. We'll have to keep an eye out for them. But we get some upgrades before we go into this game, which will help us out. Vita Vea's gotten better, Trent Murphy's gotten better, and our left tackle, Derek Matlock's got better, which is important because he's only a 74 overall, so hopefully these these upgrades can help us take on the Panthers with those two key Panthers players, Cam Newton and Luke Kuechly, as we kick this game off just like we did the last time against the Saints. Hopefully it's good news. It means that when we kick the ball off against an NFC South opponent at a home game, that we win the game by 7 points. Let's see how that works out for this one as they try to go for a quick screen there. 3rd and 14 now. Cam Newton whiffed. I was about to say with time in the pocket, but that ran out real quick as Raheem Lindsley, the troubled but very good player, coming in for the sack. Now on 4th and 21, having to punt it away from the 14-yard line, and it drops at the 40 for the speedster Wilson, who gets around the outside and doesn't quite get to the 45-yard line on the other side. And now 1st and 10, running with Darius Guice, who finds himself a hole there, getting to the 30-yard line. 3rd and 9 now from the 29-yard line, and Ratley is the open receiver. Deshaun Watson will just throw it to whoever's open. It just happens that he's got 2 star receivers and a good slot receiver, so he usually just throws it to those guys, but this time looking for Cameron Brate in the end zone. Found his tight end matched up one-on-one with a cornerback and just let him go up and get it, putting the big body in front of Bradbury and getting the touchdown. So we start this game very strong, 7-0, a wasted possession already for the Panthers. And now on 1st and 10, Newton standing in the pocket is a little bit of pressure, but not really getting to him as he throws this deep downfield. His receiver doesn't have a turnaround for it, but we get flagged for pass interference on the defense. No idea how that is the case when his receiver never even turned around to look for the ball. Justin Evans gets called for it. The short field then towards the end zone. They get an easy touchdown there. So 2nd and 8, the game tied at 7 apiece. Chris Godwin with the catch. Makes one man miss, but meets Luke Kuechly. And that is the last thing you want, is to catch Luke Kuechly like that, or rather for Luke Kuechly to catch you like that. The ball comes out, they're recovered by the Panthers, and now they have the ball at the 30-yard line, but on 2nd and 12, Cam Newton is sacked by Noah Spence. 3rd and 20 it's set up. Didn't quite knock him out of field goal range, so the score 10-7 as O.J. Howard is open. O.J. Howard making a man miss and getting downfield. We haven't been using him enough recently, although we saw a couple of weeks ago that he's very important as we go deep downfield here for Mike Evans, who makes the catch incredibly at the 10-yard line. But it will be called back for holding on the offense. We are not getting any breaks today against the referees. So 2nd and 15, looking for Scott Miller with a very nice catch, a great weighted throw, and a 1st down at the sideline. This boy will not be stopped. 3rd and 3, Darius Guice getting the 1st down, just managing to stay away from Luke Kuechly. Now 2nd and 1, and it's Deshaun Watson running. Deshaun Watson trying to make a couple of guys miss, getting stopped at the 3-yard line. Setting up 1st and goal and looking for Chris Godwin in the end zone, getting the touchdown. Let's hope that doesn't annoy Mike Evans. He's still got plenty of time to also get his catches and yards. He doesn't even want any touchdowns to be happy with his involvement in the game, actually. And now, with the 4-point lead, a big sack coming in from Devin White. But now back with the ball on offense, keeping it on the ground here, getting some nice blocks there from the 3rd-string tight end. We don't have a fullback. Of course, Bruce Arians does not like fullbacks. 2nd and 7, and looking for Chris Godwin, who just flexes for no reason on James Bradbury there with that catch for a single yard. And on 3rd and 5, Mike Evans gets the 1st down. He only wants 4 more catches and he'll be satisfied. And on 3rd and 2, Deshaun Watson running out of the pocket, running upfield, sliding at the 1-yard line. I don't know if that's quite true. He definitely started to slide before the 1. 1st and goal from the 1 now, though, as Watson rolls out of the pocket again, tries to throw it back across his body to Mike Evans, who just doesn't make the catch. 2nd and goal, moving to the left, throwing back across the right to Chris Godwin for his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now, I really hope that doesn't annoy Mike Evans. So, 1st and 10, and they get a 1st down for what seems like a long time, at least what we've shown. We've been dominating them recently, and there again, another sack from Levante David. 3rd and 3, and getting a 1st down with DJ Moore, and they get more than just that 1st down to the 31-yard line after a missed tackle. 3rd and 3, plenty of time in the pocket for Cam Newton. He did run out of time towards the end, and that gets knocked loose. And with just 2 seconds left in that first half, they settled for a field goal. We get the ball to start the second half and immediately give it back to them as if we were feeling sorry for them. Trying to get that ball to Mike Evans. I mean, Deshaun Watson can just put the blame on him. He was desperate to get the ball and he tried to feed him, as now the Panthers have the ball at the 32-yard line. 3rd and 6, finding Christian McCaffrey for the 1st down, and not much more, but it's enough. And a 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line, going over the middle and getting his tight end for the touchdown. Levante David was right there, should have maybe stopped it, but they get the touchdown. They equal the score at 21 apiece. Now, Chris Godwin posting up James Bradbury, going up for that one and bringing it down. 1st and 10, looking for Mike Evans, who gets the catch. just about gets the first down. Now from the 49-yard line, Deshaun Watson, plenty of time right now, trying again to get it to Mike Evans and throwing another interception. Now, we're not blaming Mike Evans, but he did want the ball, and Deshaun Watson is trying to feed him, as now the Panthers have the ball and a chance to take the lead here with any kind of score. So now when they go over the middle, they were looking to get into field goal range. Instead, they found he will be the two-time Defensive Player of the Year by the time this season is done. It's Lavonte David with a crucial interception as Deshaun Watson just gets that ball out, and Mike Evans makes a great catch. 1st and 10 now from the 43. Watson rolling out to the right, finding a wide open Mike Evans, getting over the 20-yard line down to the 18. 2nd and 7, looking to pass again and looking in the direction of Scott Miller, who gets a first down. Don't need to keep saying that every time. 1st and goal, looking for Mike Evans. He gets the catch for the touchdown, and it's a great catch for a touchdown, and that should make him happy. He's still got less than Chris Godwin, but he's got himself a touchdown and a couple of catches. 3rd and 2, they tried to run for a first down, they didn't get it, so the offense is back on the field. Deshaun Watson just moving through that pocket like an ice skater and running for the first down himself, getting down to the 46-yard line. 2nd and 12 now, some pressure again, but he gets the ball out quickly enough, lofting it over the head of Jackson, getting it to Mike Evans, but that was risky as we hand the ball off here to Darius Geis. That's right, we have not forgotten to run the ball. 2nd and 7, Watson rolling out to the left, now deciding to throw it, but throwing it a little too late. That's an illegal forward pass, setting up 3rd and 12. Pressure in the pocket, and he is sacked, taken down by Burns, and a missed field goal meant it stayed at 28-21 as the Panthers look to get back into this game with more. 2nd and 10 from the 42-yard line, but Cam Newton is hit. He's sacked by Shaq Barrett. He loses the ball. Noah Spence, the best fumble recoverer since Rob Ninkovich was in the league. Noah Spence recovers it, doesn't get it to the end zone, but Shaq Barrett just laid a huge hit on Cam Newton, forced that ball out, and that is exactly what we needed. And now Mike Evans with the catch in front of the defensive back for the touchdown. Jackson got greedy, tried to play the ball. Mike Evans gets in front of him, makes the catch, gets the touchdown, ties Chris Godwin for 2 touchdowns in this game, and makes the score 35-21. But the Panthers not giving up and looking to more again. Cam Newton loves to go that way. 1st and 10, 25-yard line, looking for his tight end this time and getting him for the first down. 2nd and goal, and it's Christian McCaffrey with a ridiculous cutback, and he gets the touchdown. But on 2nd and inches, Darius Geis gets around the outside, makes a man miss, trucks over another man. What a run from Darius Geis, and that will get this team going again. It's just a 7-point lead right now, but we've got to get some more points or just run this clock out to make sure we stay safe as Darius Geis runs strong again with a big stiff arm on the defender. 2nd and 1 from the 4-yard line. Deshaun Watson rolling to the left, throwing it to Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin tackled into the end zone, spun into the end zone for his 3rd touchdown of the game. And now we'll see. Did Mike Evans care about being the most important receiver on the team or just being more used? As a catch here by number 10. It gets knocked out by a huge hit from Carl Davis. Recovers his own fumble. And that will end the game. So Mike Evans, 10 catches, 137 yards, 2 touchdowns. Chris Godwin, 7, 33 yards, but 3 touchdowns. But Mike Evans is happy. He is a team player. He just wanted to see more of the ball, which is great news because we didn't want a diva receiver. He doesn't care if somebody else has more scores than him. He just wants to be more involved in the game, and that is perfectly understandable. Of course, we were able to contain Cam Newton, and we did actually a pretty good job, even more than just winning the game. However, against the linebacker Luke Kuechly, we will always struggle as well. Not so much as against Cameron Jordan, but Luke Kuechly also loves to force that ball out, and we've had that plenty of times. And considering usually the challenge is to not have turnovers, usually we lose against Luke Kuechly. That does it for this week. I hope you enjoyed the fact, or appreciate the fact, or whatever the fact, that I was able to make 2 videos in 2 weeks. It's not really a great achievement, but it is for me. But I will be coming back with a couple more, and great news is I have actual real life decent internet at home now, which will make it slightly easier for me to make some more regular videos as well. So look out for some more videos, not just franchise mode videos, coming up very soon. Thanks for watching. I appreciate everyone who is still here, and I hope that you enjoy how this team is working right now through this season.